Okay, let's go. Um, my name is Daniel Felipe. This is a presentation about the poem Dream Within a Dream by Edgar Allan Poe from the subject of poetry too. So here we have uh, the poem. I have a video to show the reading of the poem, and I will read it again. Let's see that.
A Dream Within a Dream by Edgar Allan Poe. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, this much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep, while I weep. O God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? O God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream?
Okay, that is a good reading of the poem. So after we read that, we can realize some things that is inside the lines. So to make it clear, I have a translation here of the poem, and now we can make the things clear, because the lines are not clear about what they are saying or what is all about. So I will read this in Portuguese to understand the lines. Sonho dentro de sonho. Toma este beijo sobre tua fronte, desvencilhando-me de ti agora, permita-me confessar. Não erras ao supor que meus dias têm sido sonho. Ainda se a esperança esvaiu-se numa noite ou num dia, numa visão ou em nenhuma, tudo aquilo que vemos ou nos parece nada mais é do que sonho dentro de sonho. Permaneço em meio ao bramido da costa atormentada pelas ondas, e seguro em minha mão grãos dourados de areia. Quão poucos, e contudo como arrepiam por entre meus dedos as profundezas, enquanto choro. Ó Deus, não posso eu segurá-los de punho mais firme? Ó Deus, não posso salvar um único da onda impiedosa? Tudo aquilo que vemos ou nos parece, nada mais é do que sonho dentro de sonho. So, now that we read the poem in Portuguese, now we can see clearly the things, and I will make this analysis um, comparing to Matrix. So here we have two parts of the Matrix lines. That is no, not two parts of the Matrix lines. It is two parts of the the poem, and we have questions to do to analyze the poem. So the first one is, you are not wrong who deemed that my days have been a dream. It is quite curious because we have in the beginning lines that say, that show us like if he was just given the last goodbye to a person who just died, and this Houdin, that my days have been a dream, is something that she said to him. So before she died, obviously. Uh, but we can have two interpretations with that. It could be that the his his days have been a dream because with her all the things were good like a dream, and the feeling of the reality, it could be that both of them could be questioning the reality. And we can see this clearly in the second line that I choose. All that we see or seen is but a dream within a dream. It is how he ends the poem. So all that we see or seen, all that we see is something that we could say, oh, that is real because I'm seeing that. Or seen is something that you have an experience with that. So to to share a moment with someone, to feel something, all that is something that you've seen, that you have been seen. But he's questioning that. Is but a dream within a dream. In fact, he's not questioning. He's giving an affirmation. It is just a dream within a dream. It is like it, it, it happens. It happened to me before, and I think it happened to you. That you had a dream, that in that dream you were dreaming also. So that's weird, and you realizing that dream that you are dreaming. You are in a dream, but also you are locked in another dream. So that makes all that fake because you wake up in a dream, but that you realize that you were dreaming, but you were also in another dream. So it is not a feeling of freedom, a feeling of freedom. It is just another cage that you are locked. And we can think like that in Matrix. People are living their lives, and think that all that they see, feel, make are real, but it's not real. And then they wake up with the help of the aid of Morpheus and Zion people, um, and they go to the real world. But there is another question in that movie. Someone says that, and if this real world that we assume to be here, to be real, is another matrix, is another fake world, and we can think like that about it. We cannot say that the things are real because we have no proofs. That's my question here. How can we realize if it's all real or not, or a dream? And we can see that when he says, um, ó Deus, eu não posso eu segurá-los de punho mais firme. That means that when you are dreaming, you want to feel the real things. So sometimes you hurt yourself, you try to hold something strongly, but and then we have here this feeling of to hold things with stronger, to prove that you are not in a dream, you are in real world. But at the end, he asks that, and he's confused about the real world and the fake world. How can we realize that? And have you ever been dreaming that you were in a dream, like I said? And what makes the things real? What makes that? And the real question, what is real? What is real for you? And here we have a line of Morpheus in Matrix. What is real? He says, how do you define real? If you are talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. So that is real to you also. Something that I can touch, that I can feel, smell, taste, see, that is real. Because in a dream, you can make all of this. You can feel, fear, you can feel happy, you can feel sadness, happiness also, in fact. You can smell, because the brain reproduce the the smell. You can taste. Everybody had a dream that way he or she was eating something and it was really, really, really good, and got angry when wake up and realized that it was just a dream. and you see things, but that can't uh, um, make the dream real. So, what is real? That is a question that is inside the poem. He's asking himself about that because he believes, and we have to pay attention to something. In the first line, I don't know, the first part, he affirms that all that we see or seen is but a dream within a dream. But he ends up questioning that. It's not an affirmation anymore. Now we have a question. Is all that we see or seen but a dream within a dream? That could be that he all over the all of the things that he passed. Now he's not giving an affirmation about that. He's asking things. He has no proof about that. That is the question. He has no proof. Um, and we can see that in the second part. I stand amid the wall of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. He is in a beat. Sorry, he's in a beat, and all the dicing of the people, the person who is dead, that he kissed, passed, and now he's grieving and think about the things. He is questioning the things, maybe for the reason of the death of the person who he loved, or because it is something that he is thinking a long time. So now, it is another interpretation that I started before and I will continue now. The poem begins with the speaker saying goodbye to someone, implying to be a lover. This other person has said that the speaker's days have been a dream, and the speaker agrees. It is not clear if this is meant in a positive sense, like I said, as in this relationship has been really great and dreamy, or in the sense that the relationship and the speaker's life itself is not in line with how things actually are. That is, the speaker has been living in a sort of fantasy world. So that is the relationship with the matrix, because they are the same question and the same guideline. Either way, the lovers comment, and the pain of saying goodbye lead to the speaker to express a kind of hopelessness, rooted in a doubt about the nature of of reality and control. Because Matrix is control, and realize that questioning or wondering that if our real life is real or not is a question about control. We have control. With, we can control our lives. Can we control our lives? Because if it's not real, who is controlling my life? because of that, it is a thing about the nature of reality and control. Indeed, perhaps this doubt stems from the way that something like love can see can seem so certain before. One day it is suddenly gone. Um, and this makes us to think how fantasy and fiction had in Matrix. Can we just give it away and say, no, it is just a movie, it is something that was created just to entertainment, or we can think that we can think about that. It is not just a movie, it is not just a poem, because we have no answers to that, and we won't have. The great question is, and I think here I end the presentation. If we would know that it is a dream or the reality, uh, how this could change the way you see the life or the way we see the life. Think about that. And the point ends up questioning if it is all real. Can you answer that? We cannot answer that until we have the proof if it's real or not. And if we could be able to know that is real or not, how this could change the way we see the life. It is something that the poem give to us to think about the real world and the fantasy world, the dreamy world. He compares to a dream because in a dream it is something like you are in another world that you believe that is real. Sometimes we dream with terror, with thriller things, and when we wake up, we are still in shock. We are still terrified because it is almost real to us, but inside the dream, it is real. So why can't we think like this when we are um, like mm, mm, when we are like here, not dreaming? Why can't we ask this? So that is my reference, and thank you.